Hi friends, and welcome to the first vlog of 2022. So this is actually a trip that I took back in April. I went on a 5-day Mexico cruise with my family. The thing about this vlog is that I didn't really speak to the camera at all because I didn't want to be that weirdo on the boat that was talking to a camera. And I also didn't want to be talking to a camera while, being with my family. This isn't something that, I'm not super active with filming, and it's not something my family is used to at all. So I didn't want to be interrupting or, making them feel uncomfortable in any way. So I filmed a bunch, but this is more going to be just the footage that I did shoot. But this is going to be basically just me introing the clips. There's going to be some voiceover for things that I filmed. And yeah, so what you're about to see is our first day, which is getting there, boarding, and the little party that happened when we departed. So I hope you enjoy. Room tour. So this is when you first come in. We've got a couple beds and a brother. We've got a little cabinet with our champagne and liquid IV on top. Inside is the fridge. Then we got our mirror, hey, over the desk next to the closets. I've already got my bag in there. There's some extra bedding and stuff at the bottom. They come with the hangers. There's that bedding. Last one's got the life vest on top. Just in case it turns on the Titanic, fingers crossed it doesn't. Across the aisle is the bathroom. Got a weird light switch there. It takes forever for those lights to come on. There we go. There's the brightness. I've already unpacked some stuff, as you can see. Got all my things on those shelves. And that's the shower. It's a very interesting little bathroom. So we boarded the boat hours before we actually set sail. So what you're about to see is when we finally did set sail, there was a party on the Lido deck, and our cruise director came out. Her name is Georgia. She was absolutely incredible. If you're ever taking a cruise, look for whoever the cruise director is. Carnival, Georgia is your girl. She's incredible. She came out and started the party, got people on the dance floor, and that was the start of our super fun adventure.
Ladies. Oh my goodness. We got some really shaking in the hands. That's right.
One of the performance groups on the boat are these violinists. This is probably the group we saw the most because we just wanted to keep going back. They're incredible. This is the Mad Hatter's Ballroom. It's super cool and weird, and I think it's probably my favorite room on the boat, but it was really fun in this room. This is our first day at sea, or full day at sea, and we start the day out by laying out at the pool after some breakfast. It's a very muggy day. Preface this next part. When you're on a cruise, you can basically choose to go eat in the cafeteria, or at dinner time, sometimes breakfast too, they have like dinner in the dining room, which is like a little more fancy. You have to dress up a little bit for it. So we do that most nights, and there's like this break in the middle of dinner where they start playing music and all of the servers start dancing, and it's a super fun time. Our server, his name is Franklin, the best. So fun to watch every single night. And I didn't record him like as the nights went on, but as the nights went on, he brought out like props and costumes just for this little dance number. He had such a blast with it. It was so fun to watch. And so that's what this is. This is our dinner show. When the stars come out, and all the only limits all around. Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I've been needing something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we be the only sound. Get on my knees and see your friends change round. Look at how beautiful this is. First day in port, we went to Cabo. It was amazing. When we went, we decided to get an excursion. Not everyone does, but an excursion is basically just like you book it through the ship and it's something to go do while you're there. We booked this snorkeling pirate ship adventure. There was a lot of drinking and dancing and more drinking. It was super fun. We then got to go snorkeling. But the only thing with the snorkeling is where they took us was not an enclosed cove, which means that there are lots of waves and current. Water's not as clear, so not a lot of fish were out. We didn't get to see a whole lot. Not everyone went in because it was very windy and because of the current and everything, so not a whole lot of people actually got in the water. I did, and let me tell you, it was freezing. So cold. Like, I know the Pacific Ocean is cold water, like obviously. Oh, it was very, very cold. After that, we ended up going to Cabo Wabo, which is Sammy Hagar's bar in Cabo. It was delicious food, delicious drinks. The bathroom was insane. There were signatures and names and dates and letters and like everything all over the bathroom. Insane.
down the boulevard of shadows, searching streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Thank you so much for coming, 80s on the floor.
So yesterday was a blast. So you can see I'm very red, very sunburnt. My eyelids burned, didn't know that was a thing, and just this is, I mean, whew, very, very red. It's very painful, but that's why I got my mimosa and some Tylenol, because, yeah. But we're still gonna have fun today, even though we're in pain. There's an ice carver out here just carving some ice. We're supposed to guess what it is before it's done, but I don't even think I'll be able to tell what it is at the end. Now you're about to see our second port, which was Ensenada. This day we didn't do an excursion, we just went around the city, checked things out. We went to this old mission, which was absolutely gorgeous, super cool to check out. And we actually, one of the excursions was like this wine tour that you could book. And we ended up going to one of the wineries at the same exact time as the tour group. So we just kind of jumped in and got a little wine tour there, which was nice, a little wine tasting, bread, cheese. But it was just a very relaxing, nice day, just walking around checking out the city.